That sucks. Yeah, it's working. We got video feed, alright, and get my tweet out, but no one's played half the song. I didn't even play the full song. We got a lot of traffic coming in on this area here. As you can see, this intersection's right now a choke point for this whole area because it's basically got all the traffic coming. But some of this stuff is servicing these areas, and well, needless to say, that's and we should be back. Should be back. Hopefully I'm back. I just have to turn off FTL because traffic going into this area here, right? But my stream key, because when FTL breaks, and it's broken, I usually have to go and fix it. So this is my only way to fix it, is use my backup. So that's why we have Restream. So that with a click of a button, it's more reliable than FTL is. Hi, alarm. But I'm also going to fix this camera up for the umpteenth time because it doesn't save my settings every single time I close OBS. So it's really annoying. This is so annoying. Configure video because I can't handle looking like this. This whiteness, saturation, hue, contrast, turn off white automatic balance. Exposure's up like to the max. Okay, can I just save it, apply, and hit OK? Okay, there we go. That's where I want it. Do I look crazy white? No, I don't. I have like a summer tan. I need to get my hair cut. It's like, haircut time soon. Anyways, loots. That's a new camera. Just a thing. Anyways, we got some traffic happening here. It's kind of expected. This whole thing isn't really optimized yet. It may have to be optimized in time. Because currently, the current design, we're leaving some space. Like there's some space here. There's also space, not much space there to work with, but we're going to leave a little bit of the space there for this area. I do believe we will. But there also is this road here, which is eventually being planned to put in an interchange too. So it's having them that close together shouldn't be much of a problem. Should work fine. You missed it? I did? No! I'm so horrible. Don't worry, John. You can send them again. I'll catch the next ones you send. I'll catch the next one. I say, and then I don't. I'm just kidding. Being a pain. Anyways, we're going to go elevated. We're going to build this bridge right here, and it's going to go across to about... Actually, I don't even want to build that yet because I was going to build a freeway through here, like a double-decker freeway. See, we started building it over here. I don't know if we should do that today or do that another day. I do want to open up this area. So maybe 15 minutes at a time? Oh, well. We'll have to wait then. So to build the double-decker thingamabobber, I think what we're going to see is it's not going to sink this section. This section is going to stay at this elevation. So what's going to happen is we're going to have these crossroads going higher. Possibly higher. Hi, Maze. Massey. Populants. Welcome. Don't worry. Other people can send loots too, John. Just got to tell me you guys... I had to stop the stream, so... Sorry. I saw the thingy, but that's why we have loots, so people can send them. I don't know if I should bore everybody with that massive double-decker freeway thing. Kind of like last day, we were working on all those, what were we working on? We were working on, like, this railroad in this infrastructure that's gonna, like, move the entire city over time, and Like, we worked on that, and it's more and more bigger. The new park we worked on, if you guys remember. Yeah, Ontario, Summer Camp Realm. I just got started making conduits. Nice. Well, I'm just going to warn you right now, Summer Camp's going to be deleted within about 3 weeks. Well, not necessarily deleted. I don't know what's going to happen to Summer Camp, but I know it's going to be replaced with another realm over top of it. So what the point of Summer Camp is for people to get to know other people and meet people, and hopefully you've had fun on Summer Camp, but I wouldn't, I don't know. So that's one to ask on the message chipster to find out about, but see, the trains are working pretty good. We split it up. We put a third bridge in, right? So we made it 3 bridges for the trains, and then the trains, like, which you can't see at nighttime because they kind of go all over the place. So let's turn on my lights so I can kind of see. Trains kind of go this way, can go that way. It's a bit of a slowdown right there, but depending on where the trains are going, they'll kind of separate themselves. And it's working pretty good now that we have that area all done up like that. I also did do some building over here, so we now have something for traffic to come to this side of the city. We had this road, it just didn't go anywhere. Now it goes somewhere. It goes to shopping there. People can go shopping there. Purple Feline, thank you for the follow. On Mixer, welcome to the stream. This road doesn't really do anything aside from it's just on and an off ramp off that road there. It doesn't really kind of go anywhere. It's kind of dead-ended. I don't know. It's another access for the city off the main highway versus them using these 2 entrances all the time. But that's that. There's that. There's some more stuff over there. We're mostly been working over here, expanding this direction last stream. How much time do you take to build the city? You can watch my live streams. I probably put in tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. Not as many Minecraft streams. Sorry, not as many City Skyline streams as I do Minecraft streams, but tons and tons and tons of hours. There's also a way to somehow check my account. If you look me up on Steam, it's SWIZZLERZ. Just look at my gamer tag. You should be able to see my total hour count for this game. I think I'm over 200 hours, John. Maybe he knows. But this city, I don't actually have a counter. I'm sorry. I just kind of play and stream. And keep building. Keep exploring, expanding. And that's kind of where we're at right now. I was going to make a nice train station right here. Was working on this area here. The train doesn't really connect anywhere. Those are extra lines coming in. What we did on the other side of town, we have a massive railroad area. That's what this is. This will be this side of the city's railroad area. And stuff. Oh, glad you like it. If I turn off the light and put her in view mode, we can like go right into some areas, or put on, no, sorry, camera mode. Let's go camera mode. Wrong one. Let's go that mode. Ah, yes. We get to follow random vehicles for bits. Oh, that's going past the one highway where we don't have the interchange. This will be somewhere in the core. Main road goes to this 2-lane road. A bit of traffic jam over there in the industry area. A train going across a nice bridge. Yup. Bananas. Swizzlerz is 380 hours played on this game. So, this city maybe easily 30 hours, 40 hours. Maybe. Maybe more. I don't know how long we've streamed this city. It's not even 100,000 yet, so it's not like my biggest city was. And I mostly, every time I played this game, I've been streaming this game. So it's not like I just play this game and not stream it. It's kind of one of my stream games. Ah, ship. Leaving the dock and crashing the bow. I think that's the bow. I don't know. The stern! That was the stern that crashed. Bow was the front, I think. There's a reason I don't play ships with Boo Plays Live. Because one, Boo Plays Live was bad. Just kidding. No, I just don't know what the left and the right hand side of the ship is. It's like, it's the right hand side or the front side or the back side. Just is the side. Just adjusting my microphone a bit. You play City Skylines pretty much every day. I do play Minecraft, but City Skylines is taking me by surprise. It's so addicting. It is an awesome game. It's very addicting. I highly suggest, if you don't already, watch YouTube videos. There's so many awesome YouTube videos where players are very particular, like about every little minute detail. So, for instance, when I'm talking about that, I'm like talking about like using the Move It mod. It's one of my favorite mods on Steam. And we go in and we look at it. Okay, that's height. See how the height is just not right? So let's go and click here, here, here. We're going to take this one, this one, this one. Let's spin over here. We need to get that one, and that one. And that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one. Oops. That one and that one. And we'll do this area, this area. Actually, maybe not this one. We'll do that section there. So then we just go like this. Woo, push it down on the ground a bit. Take it down a bit. There we go. And then you click off that and click this one. That, well, probably click this rail, this rail, this rail, and this rail. Bring those down just a bit. And if we do that, we take that one down a bit. Now it won't look so odd that you got these overpasses right here, and then raise that up a little bit. Just a little bit more. And we'll take that intersection up just a bit. And a little bit more. You can alert Boo. Okay. We're going to raise that one up by 2. 1, 2, 3 on that one. So basically, you can get like really cool areas. The only problem with this sometimes is you get glitching. Oh, dang. And that's what the worst problem is with these games. You don't want to have too much artifactual glitching, but you're gonna get some when you use move it and move things. The way things aren't necessarily gonna just automatically be, but you can adjust anything you want with move it, and that's one of the awesome things about it. So you can be like, okay, I want that just right about. No, I want more of a curve, but I want the curve to be more to that side. Adjust the circle there so that the curve comes in. It comes more straight at the road like that. And then the curve would happen to that. But, Justin, how's it going? I know, don't me. Don't me. No ums. I know we have a connection to roads. This road's coming up this way, and it's going to be hitting this one, and there's not enough space for it to overpass, and so I know that. I'm just kind of working on it right now. Nice title, I guess. Well, if you don't like the title, don't watch the stream. Oh, burn. Some time to kill? Absolutely, I'm killing time right now. That's what I'm doing. Killing my time. Doing what I want to do on my time. You can kill time with me if you want. Watch the stream. If you don't want to watch the stream, it's okay. I don't know if you kill time in your reality, but I kill time in mine. Well, you know what? See, you'll notice that one thing, there's a node right there in the wrong spot. So we're going to adjust that node so it just happens to be right where we want to connect so that we get the angle. But I also got to make this a straight road. And you'll have to see that. That's called Anarchy. Favorite mod in the world. Second favorite mod. Okay, so we've shown you Move It. It's one of my favorite mods. Anarchy is another one. It allows me to almost any connection possibly remotely I want to do. Anything I want to do that the game won't naturally let you do. Another thing we got to do is get rid of the props, because props are causing a glitch with one of my mods, so it still is happening. I have to just save the rocks, right? So we're going to take those and move them out of the way for now. So hashtag save the rocks in chat. If Leaner Carrot was here, he could be doing it for me. But I could kill time and play Minecraft. It's just I'm too tired to play Minecraft. You know, if I had just a simple little spot where I wanted to go and mine a little bit and get some diamonds and, you know, collect some resources, then yes, absolutely. And we might go do that. I could do that on ConsoleCraft, but lately ConsoleCraft's been so buggy and Realms are buggy right now. And until Realms performance increases and gets more reliable again, I don't see the point to doing Realms so much. Especially when I'm in Realms with like so many members. Like, I do have my realms, if you want. You can go play on. My realm specifically being my realm. It's a creative realm right now. It's just for fun. We have a weird glitch right there, if you look really closely. So we're just gonna click on that. Go back to curve mode and just that. So you might be wondering what's going on, because we have over here this awesome train line, right? Well, that train spins around and goes back. What I want to do is I want to plan out the future of it. So I don't know where that's going to end up going. Loots, reading loots. I don't see no loots. Where am I reading loots? Loots, loots, loots. Don't see any loots. John, you need to message the loots people to make a noise from the thingy in my OBS, because I'm tempted to just disable the loots because they don't make any noise. Anyways, I don't know what I want to do with this, because I thought I had more room to the end of the side of the map, and then when I actually build it, it's like, wow, I don't really have as much room as I thought I would. I really don't have anything space here to put anything really here. There's not going to be much space here or here. There's going to be a little bit of industrial right about here probably. Still tail end for that stuff. So we're going to have some maybe light commercial in this area here and here. Maybe some more dense stuff around there. Closer to the highway and stuff. And then with the trains, it really took up a lot of space. So this game, maps are actually not that big. So, yeah. Like, this area looks like it's big, but really it isn't. It's not that big. It's not going to take much to fill this all, like, turn this all into this core city. But, I'm also thinking, what if we didn't do the double-decker highway thing idea? Which is right here. Well, I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what we got to do? Copy this. So, we are going to fix the traffic thing right now. We're going to fix the problem in the traffic. And I've been thinking about this, but I totally forgot about it. It's right about here. If I go down here and I hit traffic level, let's see how bad the traffic is in that area. Oh yes, it's horrible. We're going to fix this. The only problem is we might... I don't know where we're going to do it, but wherever we do it, it's going to be interesting. Okay. Instead of, you know how we're doing the double-decker freeway idea over here test? I'm gonna put a raised railroad through this section right here. This is gonna be a raised section of railroad above the street. And it's gonna come down probably to street level somewhere around here. Or we can raise it all the way through. So doing that, to do that, we gotta basically kill it completely. So yeah, this is going to be a big project. So not going to be time killing at all going on in this project. I promise you that. But we're going to break all the lines currently in this area. Oh no! We broke the lines that they take. Break that one and that one. They'll connect afterwards. It's just they won't have those stops currently on the system, but they'll reconnect afterwards. So the only way it will work is I go and so you have the space here, so you have to keep the road here at the same time. But Bacon No Peak, welcome to the stream. Back to what I was talking about. Control V. Didn't work. Anyways, let's go and put 2 of those directional roads in the air. 1, 2, 3. So this would be 12 meters or 9 meters. I think we'll go 12 meters. We go 2 sections across like that. And section like that. And then we go ahead and click on that. And we took that and copied that. And said, okay, we're going to twirl you around. And if we put that right under there, on that side, they don't look too big, you ask me. We need smaller supports. So delete. We need a smaller support. That's too big. That one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, and that one we're going to delete. Thank you very much for the follow. Now we have just a floating highway. See you later, it's midnight for you. Oh, curl up with a puppy. Nice puppy. Lucky you. I like puppies. I'm going to look for the right pillar. See if there's a right pillar kicking around that we could use. That one's not so bad. Those ones are a little too big. Those ones are just as big as those other ones. What does the railroad ones look like? Lift up the railroad over here. Not that one, but over here. They're just as big, if not bigger. 89 pounds. My. Beast, don't be spamming my chat, because you are going to get banned from my chat, and you'll never be able to talk to my chat again. Only 8 months old. Nice. I'm going to put him in a timeout. Yeah. We'll just put him in timeout this time. Next time it's a ban for life. Don't have time for that. Look at those ones. Isn't that not smaller? Or is that the same one? They might be the same ones, actually. Let's try to grab one. I think that's the same one. Yeah, pretty much all the pillars are big. And like something that's smaller. You know what? A walking path pillar. There we go. That's exactly what we want. Right there. Copy that. Let's go back over here. Walking path pillar would do the trick. Let's get right in there. And if we put that one right there. One right there. And I want to get it as far over to the right as possible. If I put one right there, where's the middle road? Shoot, I should have marked it. I know that this one would be right about there. About halfway through, there's going to be a halfway point, so I guess it would be right about there. We're going to go right across over there. And we're going to go take the other one we just placed. And delete that one. Save that for later in case we need it. I'm going to delete that. Drag that one, put it right about there. All right, let's figure out where the center is. All right, so center is over here more. So if we move that to right about there, and hope this works. But what am I doing? We're making my own road piece. So what I'm gonna do is grab this, but I want to pick up all things now, all nodes, segments, and buildings and stuff. So we're gonna grab that segment I just created. Right, copy, boom. Now I got a copy of it. Drag to the city where I want to put it, and I want to place that right in here. Just like that. Now, because of how this game works, I don't suspect this will work that well, but it definitely is going to look odd. But should kind of do what I want it to do. And you know what? That's okay with me. If the roads look odd below, it's okay. And what I want it to do will do what I want it to do. And now I just gotta find the right road piece. Oh, you know why it's not on roads? Because it's not a road piece, it's a rail piece right here. We're gonna connect this one to that one. That one to that one. Now we got a raised rail, just like that. It'll work. Oh, I know that. The pillars are too close, but you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to do the idea of it. And that's the thing. Your city doesn't have to be perfect. It could just be whatever you make it. Because the game will still work. And so what I'm going to do now is break the road below it and put it back to... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to make it a 4-lane road across all the way through. I think we're going to upgrade it. And we'll do that. Oops, Control Z. That doesn't work. Wrong piece. That piece is supposed to be the railroad, so not that section, but... And in the process we lost what seems to be a tower, but we're going to probably lose a few more towers when we do this section. Very good chances of it. Basically, kind of, almost. I've just decided that this area is too much traffic with being such a main area that I want to raise the trolley system there above the roadway so that the roadway and trolley don't interact as much at that point because it's just so much traffic there with the trains. So just that area. Oops. There we go. Keep hitting the wrong roads, so wherever my road went, There we go. But what mod did I use to make that road piece? Well, I used a thing called Move It. It's a really cool mod. Basically, it's Move It, it's called. So you can download that off Steam. It's one of my main mods that I use. Loots! I saw that, Loots. Sorry, John, I missed your Loots. I also use a thing called Anarchy. So this allows you to do the little birdie thing go like this, that goes on off. So I can use that to basically do anything I want in the game. And then once I built I took the, this is the pillar from the pathways, placed the pillars to the sides, drug the whole thing like, you know, like grab the, sorry, you don't know, but I grabbed the area after I built what I wanted. Kind of how I'm doing over here with this. I want to make a double-decker highway in the city first time. And then you can like copy and you can go Control V, Control. You can also save things. So if you want to save it for later, you can save things so we can export this as a raised highway. And I can export that so that never actually done that before, but then you could like maybe have to import, export. I don't know. Never actually done the export side, but you're supposed to be able to import and export things from between cities, and you have a lot of other things and stuff you can do too. But yeah, so that was just an idea I thought about the other day. World City Skylines Loots. There's a double column piece. I'd have to find it where the is. I was looking around the city to see if I had one natural one that was, but I didn't see it. So I might have to download one off the Steam thing. That's the thing, is you could probably look for exactly what it is, but I didn't see one, so I'm just trying to look for something fast and easy and quick. Like everything I found were big solid column ones, so I just thought I'd make my own. And that's what I'll do right now. Just quickly make my own. This is not, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just want it to be functional, right? And at this point, I'm probably gonna bring the rail down, so we're gonna turn this into roadway here. And wherever my roadway thingamabobber is, where is it? Ah, yeah, it's the railroad's hiding under the railroad thing. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off this point here and wrong direction. So we're gonna take this one here. And adjust that one over this way. Now hopefully it didn't put the pillars back in on the other sides, but we'll find out after we get over there. I'll go double check them down the road. Make sure that it's not too bad, but we just need it to be functional-ish. And functional being kind of like that. Pull that back a little bit on. Maybe we'll bring that up just a bit more. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Not so much, but just a little bit less. So some of the cool things you can do with Move It is that you almost put anything you want anywhere you want in your city. 8-lane cable stream. Do you think the railroad? I looked at the railrun. I have the railroad. It's probably I'll look for something on the internet one day when I think about it. Like, you can download independent mods that people have done or assets that will give you exactly what you're looking for. And someone's probably already made it, but there's one that you're talking about right there. Control B. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, I just saw that one right there. That one might have done the trick, yes. Now that I see it, it is might have done the trick. We'll put it over here just for next time in case we want to do that, because if we zoom around, it's actually a little bit bigger. I would have had to shrink it somehow. I would have done the basic idea. It probably would have been on the sides of the road too, so the road could have been fine. So maybe placing that in first, like going click, 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 and then going and putting the road in over top of it after. But yeah, I don't know if I could change the size of this. Just turn it bigger or smaller and raise it up and down. That's all I could do. I can like grow it up and down, but I don't think I could do the other movement with it or not. Yeah, it might have worked. I've already built placed it all in, but maybe if we do this again in another part of the city, then. So for now, I'm going to lose a bunch of towers, or what can I do? How can I do this? There's really no way to do it without breaking a bunch of towers. Yep. I'm just going to drag them out of the way for a bit. I'll put them back after in place. This one's going to go over here. I have an idea. So let me do my idea and I'll come up with an idea. This one's going to go up and we'll turn on my anarchy to do it. I know you think the slope is too steep. Anarchy, that's bad. The slope is too steep, you say? Ah! That is horrible. Should not be ever too steep of a slope. It should just be enough. Problem is, trains have to be able to... Ah, we lost one of the towers. Dang it. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to do. And then this one is going to come up and connect to right about there. Like before. So it's almost exactly the way it was before. The only biggest change being we lost one tower in the process. Too bad. Adjusted that road a bit. But we're also going to be putting in another little roadway just for the traffic regular cars. So the regular cars are going to go on the ground like that. Like that. And I don't think... No, it didn't. It still has the roadway below, which kind of works. Ish. Works for now. It works for now. This piece of roadway is not the right, though. We gotta switch this over to raised railroad right there. And yeah, that should do the trick. Alright, so over here we have this park area. We also have some businesses right here and here. So we're going to take out that little bit of commercial right there. And get out our walking paths. Put in a raised lift section, and it's going to go right about from here. Up, up, up. 6, and it's going to go over. Fortunately, I can't get that close. Let's turn off snapping. Oh, didn't work. No. Snapping. Dang it, lost the big tower. I don't know if that's will actually work. That sucks. We lost a big tall tower. Yeah, it probably is a way to do it. I just haven't got that advanced. Like this will, like I said, this will work for me for now. It's not like it's trying to be perfect, it's just a concept idea. And then maybe I've, in time, wanted to be more serious about it. I might go and try to look for something, but why am I snapping off? Turn on snapping again. Snapping on. Okay, I need to connect off this. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, guys. Failed. I failed. See, the problem is it's treating this like its own nodes. Where are the nodes here? It's not gonna work. Yeah, it won't work. So if I go like that and I move it there, problem is it's not turning into the right piece. So see, it doesn't connect. It won't work. So what if we take it off that and just go? Nope, it won't work. So maybe to that section I might have to make it a roadway. I know why. Because what I do along here is I run the walkway along. There's actually no walkway there. But the people then utilize that as if it's a walkway and stand at the station. It kind of works for that purpose. But in this purpose, what I'm trying to do, I don't think it's going to work. No, I don't think it will. So I might have to make that segment as if it doesn't have... I'm just going to switch it to another segment piece. So I think I'll go like this. That's a long segment. I'll go with this segment right here. Just to that segment. And that will give us the walkways then. So I should be able to then... Hopefully that will work. No. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, we could try the other trails. I always forget about those, John. We got the park paths and other ones, so it is possible maybe one of them or one of those other trails. We do have those other ones. I never think of these. I never utilize them. Pretty much like at all. Good idea. It actually is working. So if we use that, that should do the trick. I just don't want to see cars drive up it though. That's going to be the only problem. Oh, save game. Flux, I'm not sure what Flux is. I'm not sure what Flux is, Zero. I don't think I've seen that yet. Flux Stick Toaster? I haven't heard that one. I probably haven't seen the video of it. But if you wanna, if you're on my Discord, just message me out on a Discord that name, and I'll look it up. So I'm gonna adjust that node a little over here. The only thing I don't like about this, it'll treat this like a street, and then the traffic down there is gonna stop. But we don't want that, so we're gonna go right in there and yield whatever traffic comes off it, but you know what? Same thing I wanted to do on this side, but I don't really have to because I just did it on that side. They should walk across the street here, because if you look really closely, there's crosswalks there, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make that one of the stops. But the trains did have another stop, and they had another stop over here. So to do that again, the amount of space that we need for that, we're going to lose either the buildings, tall buildings, or low buildings. So I think we'll take out the low buildings here, here, and here. And there, and we'll see what builds after. Try to change the road now. I could see if that changes over. Switch it over to bike path if it does it. And unfortunately she don't. Oh, you talk about the top road. If I do that to the top, the tram track, that kind of looks alright. It's just we want raised up tram track though, right? It looks alright, if you ask me. Kind of does the trick. It should perform. That's all we really need, right? Just was an idea I came up with the other day while I was sleeping. I was going to go to bed, and I'm like, you know what? That's exactly what I want to do there, because I've never done it before. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. And I kind of knew how I was going to do it. I just decided, okay, I'm going to try that and see if we can do it. And I totally forgot about it till I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. Alright, so that was where we were going with. So we'll go down to 6. And we'll spin it. We'll take that down there. And come in behind there with some Transportation Presence Edition. Modifying that road there. You can cover it, but it won't get over it and let it. I don't use as much props. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fudge Nova. Appreciate that. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not much of a prop person. Like, I have props. To me, I don't like props because of one reason, and this is why I hate props. Like, I like the idea of props, but if you go into the props, for instance, this section of props, let's get past this stuff. These are like the ones that come with the game. Any one that comes with the game, not too bad, usually. But if you get, okay, these are not, but those ones are good. But there you go. You get things like this. It's like, well, what is it? I don't know what it is. What is this prop? I don't know. I don't know why I even have it downloaded, but some of them work, some of them look fine. I don't think I have them all enabled right now. I literally have lots of it disabled right now, except for the props I'm kind of find interesting. But a lot of props don't have the actual pictures. That's what I don't like. But yeah, that's the other problem. That you do have limits in the game to what you can do. And that's when I start a new city. Usually around 200,000 my computer will not run anymore. This city's currently at 55,000, so 200,000 and I won't be able to even play the game. It's just dead. It kills my computer. It's a very high demanding game. I need 32 gigs of RAM. That's what I really need right now. Oh, look at that. The trains jumped. Good, good. Now let's get those trains figured out, where those tracks are. Okay, they haven't figured out the routes yet. We're going to wait for the routes to jump. Once the routes jump up there, which they will, we want to put in a stop. And we're going to take out that stop, that stop. That's why they weren't working. There we go. Pause. Okay, first one's first. We're going to put it, we'll stop right there. Actually, we'll put it right there. Won't let me. Alright, we'll just wait a bit. Give some time to figure out what line we're looking at. Let's turn off the green one. For now, that's not that one. And we have this one. Or a metro. That was the wrong sets. Those are metro lines. We want these guys. So let's turn off this set. So we only see the right set. Interesting. It's not letting me on the bridge do it on the bridge. So that's easy enough if we can fix that. Let's go make a section not feel like it's a bridge. And we'll also do the same by this one. And come in after and we'll do some editing there to fix that up. But that should make it feel like it's... There we go. give the characteristics of what now we can do it. So now we want to make that line invisible. That line invisible, and make that line visible. And then stop there, and stop there. And stop there. And stop there. And then what we're going to do is come back in there with a bit of smoothing of the terrain. Smooth, 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 smooth. Not such brush strength size. Actually, lower the terrain first. Stop glitching my area. Smooth now. Smooth as much as I can. Dang, it don't like me. So kind of glitched a little bit there, but I can handle that. Loots. Oh, you have stairs that autocorrect? That's cool. I'll have to look that mod up. If you want to, just join my Discord if you haven't already, and you can post a link in there in the share section. Maybe share other, and that would be a good spot to possibly go and share that. So, due to this area being a nice area, now that we've raised up the train, I think it's time we, you know, give them a little bit better, higher density commercial. So, the ones that are kind of sitting right here are going to be higher density commercial now. Gonna make some more noise. There's noise over there, there's noise over there, there's noise over there with offices and everything, so it's alright. We got a park right there. Does the kind of trick. We lost some towers, but you know what? We're got a new tower right over here. We're gonna zone the area there, residential. So the few cars that want to go around, and now we can check the traffic out. Check out the traffic. So as usual, there's lots of traffic here, because that's where the trains are. So, and the road below it is pretty much green for traffic. So what causes the traffic is the trains sitting there at the stations seem to think that there's traffic there, heavy traffic. Probably because of how long each train sits at the stations. And but I think we could put some constraints on the road below. So let's go check what clear traffic. No, wrong button. No, not wrong button. What did we do down below here? And let me check who's trying to Discord with me. I don't want to Discord just because I'm sitting in my Discord right now. Doesn't mean, because my way I live stream always puts me on my Discord. Sorry man, I don't actually talk while I'm live streaming usually. Unless I'm in like a co-stream with the person. It's just the way my stream's set up, it automatically puts me in a live chat every time I go live. It's just how my live stream's set up. Because when I do the thing, in the share section, if you look at Discord, we have a share section on Discord where people can share anything, and It's under share. So at the top, if you're looking at, let me go over here so you can see. At the top, you'll see the regular chats, then there's the voice chats, then there's my, because I'm live on air, it automatically logs me in Discord. There's the rules chat, the share section. So you'll see share under rules. We have share screenshots, your game tag, videos, channels, live streams, other. So I'd say share other would be probably a place for stuff like that. And don't specifically have City Skylines shares, but you know, I could just disconnect myself from the voice chat because I'm not really using it, but it will kick me back into it, I think, automatically. Cool. Now that guy's doing elevated, lots of elevated. Look at that. Yeah, these are the really good builders. I'm not that good. Can't show people's videos. Whoa, can't show technically his content, but that's what I talk about. Like, some people are just superb in their building design. I wish I was that good, but I'm not. Like, they are just like smart. They place things and do things and do. Oh, he's doing an elevated rail. It's doing exactly what I was kind of thinking about. And they place all these other cool things all the time. I wish I had a better computer so I could do this in 1080p even. And then they do all the awesome decals to make things look really realistic. Yeah, those guys are cool. I'll definitely take a look at that after. These guys are legends. Yeah, that's the word. They are pro. They're artistic. They take it to a whole new level. It's like back when I was a kid, they would have like these model train sets, right? HO scale. And these layouts were so realistic. World cities. Woo! I saw loots from John Carmichael. Thank you, John Carmichael, for the loots. And they would go in finest detail of the littlest people around. That's what cities is to me, how I see cities skylines. It's almost like you can get in the finest detail if you want to be that person, or you could just generalizely kind of simulate what it is you want to accomplish. But it kind of works in this case. It probably is a option downloaded mod that you could do to give you what I want it to do, but yeah. Co-op maps where 3 guys do 1 map. There's that too, but the problem with this game is then there's no real great way to share maps. What the next City Skylines needs is multiplayer. So 1 person plays, can save, or 2 people or 3 people can play at the same time. That's what this game needs. I think we wanted that with Cities XL. The closest thing we got was an MMO city builder that people could play and share and trade across the worlds and use it, trade between cities and stuff. And then the idea got killed. It died. Then some other company bought out City Skylines from the other developer. They continued doing it, but it just became City Skylines, or sorry, not City Skylines, Cities XL, Cities XL 2011. Then it was Cities XXL and XXXXL. And it was basically the same game, just re-released again and again with a few minor tweaks to it. And I just haven't played it since. I haven't played it since I got City Skylines, I'll tell you that. And I haven't played in a long, long time, but yeah, no, this is actually working pretty good. Look at those people. And they're getting on and off. Crowds of them are walking on and off. Now, if only I just turned that into a metro, then it would have worked fine, but now, what do we have right there? A little bit of an office building, eh? I'm going to break that one. It's odd that it's clicked to that street and not the street below, but that's alright. Have one airport to one real one. Oh. I got the one airport. Right now it's right here. I haven't got into the actual airport modifications yet. It's just too much for me. I was just thinking about how I'm going to place this with the roadway and stuff and the hill line, and I kind of decided I was going to place like that. And it works. That's Airport District right there, or our start of it. Airport District has its own train system that comes in between the city, and it travels back and forth. Takes 77 of 200, 197 weekly go on it. Because I didn't bring a subway across yet, but this will eventually. I'm gonna put in like the other stuff on this too, going elsewhere. I think there'll be more, but for now, that's just the start of that. And kind of was planning out some rail options where the rail could go and where it's gonna go across there, and then there's this one across, and where it could go elsewhere too. But I did a lot of work with the rail coming in the main part of the city because it's getting too much rail traffic in some parts, so mostly coming over to this location here. I had to do some modifying. We're getting backed up trains too much, especially with those other commuter trains coming through now. And I put in this recently, last stream we put in this here. And then we put in one of those city parks, and that's what this is. This is the city park. If we go view mode, you can see it better. Because I had this big open space here. I'm like, well, that would work good for a big city park, so why don't we put a park there? So we thought about it, and I was like, oh, shoot, the park has a water feature add-on. So now we need water. So we put a water thing to put out water, and a hole where the water could be, so they could sit there and feel like they're at a lake. But then we have to put in an area where the water can escape. So the water has to be high enough. So we put this up really high to stop the water from, you know, kind of build the water level up a bit higher. So it kind of looks like it's a lake. And it works. The water gets out, you know, just as fast as it flows in. We just keep pumping water at that. And then we got the ugly traffic from this, but not much I can do about that. It's like, they have double turn lane abilities. Actually, can all 3 lanes can turn. I don't know why I don't have them. Well, 2 lanes should be able to turn. But that one's a bit of a mess. Let me check it. See, the problem is they all want to go to that lane. It's like, why don't you guys just... You know what I'm going to do? No more going to that lane. You guys can only go that lane. You'll just be forced to use the second lane to turn. Oh, look at that. Evil trucks. Really? Evil trucks. Evil, evil, evil. Won't listen to where you want them to go, eh? I won't get much time to turn either. Unless I could do timed lights. Not too knowledgeable when it comes to timed lights. What the game needs to do is, well, if you put it in there, I'll definitely take a look at it. And hopefully other people would like to look at it too for my Discord. But That should leave the regular traffic that's coming down the road to give them that turn, and they'll force everybody else, all these trucks, just to go and take that lane. Because they don't want to go to 2 lanes. No, that's too smart. No, they're all stupid and they're all like, oh, we all gotta go in the same lane, because they're all trying to go the exact same way. Which I don't even know where they're trying to go. So let's try to follow one. Let's follow this one right here. He's gonna take a go down, and he's just gonna go down. He's returning to facility. Well, where's your facility? Interesting. Is he doing a loop? That's really bad. If they're doing a loop right there, and that's what they're doing. Well, yeah, that's definitely... Well, maybe I could do something right there. Six lane, let me just put a 6-lane road instead of an 8-piece road right here. There we go. Problem solved. So the ones that want to go left-hand turns will go left, and the ones that will go right will go right. And then they don't have to do that loop anymore as much. Then maybe they can just unload themselves faster. But I don't want to break this too much. We're going to move this a little bit over this way. Bring this one back a little bit over here. I don't think I have a 6-lane option. Sorry, this is 6-lane, but I know I don't have an 8-lane with without the median. That's the problem. This is a median, and this has a median. So the median breaks the road. So what I need is the other one, but I don't want to break the road I'm using currently on this side because I need the turning lanes. Because this is the main road coming from this way, and that's going that way. This way probably not as important, but the other direction very much is important. Or I think it's important. But look at that, we're caught up already. There's no more trucks coming out, so I must have done something right in fixing that. I don't have as much traffic going the other way. Why am I seeing Minecraft stuff? Oh, my park growth. Level 5. I have to close Discord because I think Discord is popping stuff up constantly. It's like Discord's saying this, Discord's doing this. It's like these overlays are kicked in. I don't think you guys see the Discord overlays, but I do. So I don't think those are Steam overlays. Probably because I started the game from Discord, I clicked it. Yeah, not as bad traffic, yes, definitely. A little less. A little less, but... But the park just hit park level, so let me check out the park. Ow! That's our new park, too. So that's our first city park. We haven't done a nature reserve or a zoo yet. We've done amusement park, and now we've done city park. So city park gave us some stuff. Let's build it. That's this building, I think, right here. That's a level 5 park now. Income is much higher than expense. This is good. There's benches and other things you can place in your park. You can place like flower beds and maybe tons of options. Sandboxes. Random cannon. Why we would want a cannon, but okay, let's place it in. Boom. Little things you can put in your park. You get in your park all you want. So turn off my light, it won't be so bright. So we just put in a few of these little sandboxes and stuff. And it's saving right now. You're off to bed, John? Yes, Boo Plays Live Park has reached level 5. Looks like you got a jumpy gym with a big bird. It's a trampoline park is what it is. That's the level 5 item. And that should hopefully bring up our income level of this park, because this park now is up to 2,500 income level. Let's go jump out of there and let's check out this park, the other park. This is 7,145 income level. So if you want to make money, make yourself one of these parks. Your map, something so hard to imagine someone walk out of in the Siberian cold. Yeah, that's for sure. That's so true. But the game gave us those, and well, we had them to use. Oh, what's going on right there? Oh, amusement park burnt down. Rebuild it. Alright, it's not every day we had a fire that burnt something down on the park, but okay. We did there. Yeah, this was supposed to be a bigger park. Like, I thought there'd be a lot more rides, but we only have a few rides over there. And we could put a few rides over here, because I gave a lot of space to the park originally. And I originally thought that this whole area is going to be parked, but then we ended up putting the interchange, the roadway there and stuff, so push the park right in there. Kind of like prime real estate now in all realities, right in the center of the city, but it's okay. I should cut your hair. Oh yeah, no, I know I didn't need to cut my hair. I just like my hair. It's not that long. It's hair. See, it's not long enough to hit my eyebrows yet, so I was push it over. It's kind of called the comb over. As you get older, it's where you hide your bald spot. So you comb your hair over so you don't look so old. That's your personal bias. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't do it often. I kind of could have done something with it today. I was wearing a hat all day, so my hair's kind of bleh. And I just kind of was like, whatever, I'm going to stream finally. I wasn't going to stream, and then I was like, ah, no, I got to stream. And I was like, nah. And I'm like, yeah. And then that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, yeah, we're going to stream. So this road here eventually is going to be more of a overpass. Substorm over there. I'm still going to put the rail through here. I think we'll build the rail here so it's in place, but I'm not going to connect it yet. Turn off snapping though. And need to be on curved, more curved. Oh no. Let's not be so far down. Why is my step so low? Yeah, that shouldn't be like that. And there should be a rate to just... Ah, that was faster. Align the heights to that. Yes, that's what we want to do. So we want to align heights. This is this button right here. So you click that and you click the road next to it and it automatically does it. Oh, that's so much better. Why the heck wasn't I doing that sooner? Oh, I love it when I learn something new. Why is it so dark? Well, it's nighttime. We have a thing called, it's one of the add-ons called After Dark Night Mode, which makes the game nighttime. And this map is kind of in a perpetual moment of, I don't know, it's kind of always snowing, so, but, nice, boo. Find something cool on Twitch. But, I'm gonna put this right here. And, yeah, so if we go like that, and I click that, and where is it? That, and that, and that. Where's the other one? That, and click it to align it to that roadway there. That should do the trick, except for this one didn't do it. So we might have to come in there and manually bring that down just a bit. And just kind of do it ourselves. So could also be that this highway is not at the same height as that, which would cause it all to, let's go that to that. And okay, that's the problem right there. It's not on the same height. So we need this, 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 and this, and this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, all to roughly the height. Now it looks better. Except for this stretch right here. Which is all nice and low and all, but and if we take that down, and we can pull those back just a bit. So confused. I know. You go to sleep then. Go to sleep. It's okay. I'm just having fun messing around with a longer term plan. That's all I'm doing. This is just a long term plan of running this this tram like it's like an LRT system, basically. Light rail transit typically doesn't have many at-grade crossings because of the trains that run on it. So kind of I see trolleys being like a light rail, maybe a low floor LRT is what the trolleys are in the game. I don't know the exact specs on them, but being that they kind of do run on the main roads, you can have them run separate. the cool thing about running them at separate grade is you can increase the speed. So let's just say that they can go up to 100, where before they couldn't. Alright, so yeah, we're going to allow them to go 100 on that stretch. And because that's what I was allowing them to do down this stretch, right? And then the people come along the walkways and walk to the trains to get on those trains. And get off those trains and use the walkways. Why are you purple and he's blue? I don't know. I can't tell why. Maybe one's a pro user on Twitch and the other one isn't. I don't know. But I'm not sure. Potato alarm says. I don't see no potatoes. You see potatoes? I see my train system working kind of as I'd hoped. The extra traffic from this corner is could put some prioritizations on this corner. This being the priority now, and that being yield. And same thing with over here. That priority, that's yield. Okay, good. I'm going to break the prioritizations down there. This one that used to be like that, now is going to be prioritized by main traffic and yield it there. And we'll take out that set of lights. Walkway above the highway is too tight, or I not see it well. The walkway to the highway is too tight. Of the highway, you mean this one here? I did a lot of anarchy when I built this one, because it's actually not just a walkway, it's a bikeway too. So these are the walking and those on bike. So it's a bike path at the same time. So they have the option to go whichever direction they want, and then the bike path then goes along here. And these guys can bike over to there. But the walking path just goes there. But they're definitely using it. That one. Yeah, these are big bike paths. Then go over here. And then we have the walkway over here. Problem I had here is there's a lot of people were walking across the street here to the other side, and it's causing too much issues. So that's why I put the raised up option and give them the walk above area. So they are smart enough, thankfully, to hit that and be like, oh, okay, we're gonna go up there, and then they cross the street. They want to cross the street or walk up there, instead of them going across the street and then going down, because they were doing that for a while. It was just causing more traffic jams. We have a tree in the center of the street, so let's move that out of the way. Too high? Which one's too high? Oh, they're definitely working. But anyways, like I said, there'll probably be another stop for the train right about here. So the first stop will be over there, and then we'll probably have a stop right around here. And probably work on that more another week. I don't think we're going to get to that today. So for that, I'll need to make some space. I did squish it pretty tight right there. Can I ban who? Zebra? Who's Zebra? I don't see anyone called Zebra. Vote across the section. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have that mod. Like, are you talking about like junction restrictions? I haven't really played with that much. There's a lot of these different parts of it that I haven't really played with yet. So if I click that, you talk about doing that crosswalk. Yeah, I haven't really played with that much, but I think I came across it while I was playing around with other stuff, but I haven't really done much with it. But I want them to treat this like it's a main road, but I think I'm going to make this 3 lanes right here. Or 4 lanes. That's a 4-lane road, but let's go 4 lanes. There. 3 lanes there. And rebuild the nodes. That one's going that way. Stop trying to be turn lanes. I'll do the trick. You kill the walking pass. Yeah, it did work. By doing that. Because I don't want them to walk over that, right? Which they already are. By them going above, they're working fine. They walk up and over and cross the crosswalk. And it is working pretty good. But not too worried about that because that's already built. Like, that's already an area I've already really worked on in the city. So unless there's a really bad traffic problem, then I'd be worried about it. But that was kind of like, well, these trains at these stops make a lot of traffic. You can see that where the stops are, there definitely is traffic at the stops always. So if you take regular traffic with the trains at the same time, it doesn't take much to make a heavy traffic area. And like even here, there's more traffic because of that. And oh, there's definitely traffic along this route because of that trains. That's why you do metro. Metro don't cause traffic as much, but they're cool. They just, trolleys like add to interesting things. I remove one walk to the other side. I don't really want to move one walk. I have the walkings work fine, so I'm not too worried about it. They work. They go up, they go across. It works. This one goes to this side, this one goes to this side, and this one goes here. This one goes over to this road, right? So it brings people from over here up. And she crisscrosses perfect. So I'm not too worried about that anymore, though. Already did that area. So, like I said, I've been working mostly on this area, expanding this direction where this is going to go. So there's going to be a highway-ish route. Like it's a main road, becomes a highway kind of as it goes this way. And it's going to service that area. We have this one going this way, some roads going over here. And same time, I'm going to watch the city. The city has university availability kind of on the low side right now, which is okay because I actually don't want to have too many educated people anymore in my city. We have too many educated people. I'm pretty sure, man, they're working fine. Like, I just looked at it. It's definitely being used. Or if you're talking about that little spur, I'm not too worried about that. That's just... If you're talking about that spur... Yeah, that spur is not doing anything, but I'm not too worried about that. Because that used to go across to here. And they're still utilizing it. So, it's still getting used. Yeah, that used to connect technically. That's what you were talking about the whole time, but it's still being used. Don't ask me why, but you can ask the computers why they use it still, but they're still using it. Like, we could tear down this building if we want. Could do that. Straighten that out a little bit like that. That's the one. And but if I go like that, I push this more this way. I can push this right over there. It works. Oh, they're building a new building over top of the old one. One of the cool things. Yeah, it was working. It's just maybe not as efficiently, but good eye if you caught that. That's what you were talking about the whole time. Because it was still going across. That's all I cared about. It wasn't necessarily that they had to be a direct path, but the direct path is better. Kind of, I think it was the direct path. Well, actually, no, it was over here. This is where it was. That's not where it was at all. That was not supposed to be that way. That was supposed to go from back over here. That's where it was. Yeah, that's where it originally was. Right there. Finally. Eventually it'll work. Yeah, that's I think how it was originally. But your OCD is worse than mine? You should come watch me play Minecraft. Oh, my OCD on Minecraft is one of the games. Yeah, no, that's one of my worst. But yeah, that was actually there. I don't know why it got despawned, so at some point it must have despawned itself. I'm not sure when. Maybe when I placed that, possibly? Is that when I broke it? I don't know. But yeah, no, it was like that originally. That's how I think I had it. Because I thought about putting it right to there, but then I was like, no, we'll make them walk over to there. But they do utilize it, which is good. And this one gets used too for bikes. We threw some bike ones in over top of it. It was like, well, how do you connect the communities on here to over here to over here to over here? And that's what I thought about. I'm like, well, bikes, they'll bike across that far. So throw in a bike path along there to there, and then they'll bike across from that side all the way to this side, right? Because the computer people will do that. Yeah, you're right. It works. Gotta fix the mistakes, though, and learn from the mistakes and be like, oh yeah, I'm tired. It's late on a Sunday night. Maybe some chocolate will help. My advertising for a moment. I'm kind of thinking about the future. I really don't know what we're doing with any of it. I was kind of like, okay, earlier built railroads, and it's a problem. So that's why I'm like, well, you have more lanes here, so it's better to give some options and at least have something there. So when we do hit this industrial area, and I do give it a train access for the train, you know, the trucks to get on trains and off trains and stuff, I'd better to have options for the trains to go right tracks. And same thing with putting this over here. I put one way on this side of the city so that the trucks in here will hopefully want to come to there and then take a train out, right? And they are working on it now. Industrial's a bit on the low side, so maybe we'll give them some more industrial along this stretch here. I didn't want to do it too much developing because I do want to put in more possible rail through this area. I don't know, maybe another line across, but it's not too jam-packed yet. These guys are having problems. They are not enough workers. Looks like the uneducated workers, educated workers, 5 jobs available. So we need people to live in the city. Let's give them somewhere to live. We got this area here. Could say, okay, we're going to develop that. And we'll give them this spot here. I think snapping's off, so turn snapping back on. That should put a few people in the city. Hopefully, give some population boost. Ah, we got a fire. Yep. They won't put out the fires. Save the pigs. Reload page. You suffer some lag. Yeah, I have to I'm not using FTL on Mixer right now, which is 0-second delay. If you watch me normally on Mixer, it's 0-second delay. But because I'm watching right now, I got the FTL turned off and I'm using Restream, it adds more delay. But if you watch normally, when I do FTL on Mixer, it's much faster. But Twitch is still 10 more second delay still. But because of that issue, I also had a bit of frames drop, so it could possibly be had some frame glitching. It's nighttime again in the city. I didn't realize this, but it actually, I did realize it after I started building it, that this road was really straight. And as I was building it, I had already built it up to about here. And I'm like, wow, this is really straight. I'm like, you know what? If we build that road straight as we can, as far as we can, it could become the straightest road in the city. In case, if we even move it this way, it could eventually be the straightest stretch of road. Right across the entire route. Every other road I have in my city is kind of straight for a bit, and then it curves. A bit of, curves through it kind of thing. All over the place. All the routes as they curve around. Aside from that one right there, that's a pretty straight road. Then it curves this way. Like the whole design I did, it kind of curved everything. But another thing we didn't do is like make that a main road right through to the here. There's 5 roads off this, but not as many of them are main roads. They're kind of like, well, I 4-laned some of them, but yeah, it's 10-second delay. I'm sorry. I do suggest you watch me on Mixer, mixer.com/Swizzlerz, and when I have my FTL on, it'll be sub-second, 0-second delay, so usually, but that's when FTL's working perfectly. No need. Busted. The road is, there's no traffic. Yeah, this is true. That's kind of, this was the original entrance to the city, and I always have the problem where all the traffic always want to flow to that point. So I'm trying my best with this city not to have that happen as much. So I'm giving them more different, kind of like planning it out. It's actually overkill is what I'm doing. Like this is way overkill for what we're doing here. Probably. It's like a four-way direction with a main turf. It's going to be worse. Just wait. So I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing. It was a double-decker freeway idea. So this is the first place I did it. And it's not really being used much yet. I'm not totally sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking about it still. If I'm going to do it or not. But if I do run a double-decker freeway right through this main line, I envision it being a freeway that's going to split off right here. Go that way. And it'll be like, go that way and service this area. Because this road here is servicing this area, so this one's going to go this way, servicing all that and bringing all that in. And instead of it linking up to the main road, it'll link up to as like a big freeway. I'll have both options, probably. And it's going to flow through the city, connect somehow to some of this. Maybe some of these, some of them not. And it's, I think I'm going to have to go out this way eventually, and then it will service this side of the city, but whatever I build over here. I'm also trying not to just do high density anymore. So let me turn off my... In the past I used to do a lot of high density cities, so they're just all high density. And that's where I'm trying to go, like lower densities and other areas. So kind of a mix of it, like you would in a real city. Yes, Mixer is free. You can watch me on Mixer anytime. www.mixer.com/Swizzlerz. If you want, I'll turn it back on Mixer on FTL. But I gotta go use the bathroom really fast and take a break, so I will be right back. And if you want, if you haven't set up an account really fast, just go to my others. www.mixer.com/Swizzlerz. That's my main streaming site. I secondary to Twitch there. Sorry about the capitalization, but gotta go fast. Be right back.
You're watching Swizzlerz.
Welcome back. I'm going to turn on FTL to give me